Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said Nigerians were disconnected from the national power grid in one of several controversial comments he made during a recent campaign stop. On Sunday, the former Lagos governor was at Onikan Stadium with thousands of his supporters and lamented Nigeria's moribund power infrastructure, and yet we started disconnecting from NIPP, our phone numbers, Mr. Tinubu said in an apparent mix-up of electricity and phone infrastructure. The NIPP is the National Independence Power Project, a patchwork policy of the central government to liberalize power generation into the national grid. Communications Minister Issa Pantami disconnected millions of Nigerian phone lines over claims that they were not enrolled by the National Identity Database. The minister said he introduced the measure to curb insecurity, but it has drawn widespread controversy among citizens and experts. Mr. Tinubu has said previously during his campaign for president next year that he has a better idea for fixing Nigeria's acute power challenges, adding that the incessant national grid collapses could be traced to previous governments' failure to accept his advice. Mr. Tinubu, however, failed to correct himself before the audience that electricity generation and mobile phone networks are different. Mr. Tinubu's mixture of both systems marks another instance of his embarrassing public statement, which experts said could signify mental health challenges. The 70-year-old politician said last year that the Nigerian military should recruit 50 million youths to fight unemployment. His statement his handlers later walked back. Earlier this year, he was caught on camera appearing to urinate on his body. He also said the permanent voters card have an expiry date. Contrary to public knowledge and the position of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mr. Tinubu's age has been a subject of public controversy to some politicians who have known him for decades past insist he should be in his 80s and not 70s, as is officially claiming. He, however, maintained that he's in good health and can govern 200 million Nigerians successfully if elected, with his supporters often pointing to President Muhammadu Buhari, who assumed office and spent months in hospital, as an indication of what is possible. They will still come back and tell you what is not. And also again, that was a January that he made a statement concerning expiration of a voters card. He still did that again. He insisted on that again. I think 2 days ago. Now it's coming out. Maybe I think these guys will be tired of all this defense and all of that. It is not glaring. Even somebody, if really is a 70-year-old man, no. I don't think, if not that he's having a health challenge, a 70-year-old man, Obasanjo there, he's almost 80, he's going close to 80, I mean, over 80. Go and even check Ayo Adebanjo, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, over, it should be close to 95. I think the last time his age that I knew last time was 94. The man should be 95, and the man is so accurate. You will never believe that man is as old as that. Oh my goodness, very articulated. So if Tinubu is in 70s, unless he's having a serious mental problem, because somebody who is in 70s, why should, even Obasanjo is very accurate, articulate. So what are we talking about? Phone number, national grid, how it relates. If it is not a national newspaper like Gazette that published this, I would have said Tinubu can't say this. But what can we say now that Baba actually make all these incoherent statements? His son is going to be even worse than Buhari. Believe you me. Is data boy that he paid salary of 30k monthly to defend him on social media will still come and do work of defending nonsense. This is acute senility. Tinubu needs retirement from activity. They are even warning him. He will not hear. Because to me, even if really he's 80-year-old, if he's 70-year-old, I don't think he should be making all these blunders. That is to tell you that he's beyond that. We should forget about his age. What this man is facing is beyond the age that you guys are talking about. Maybe he lied about his age. Even if it is if he's 80, over 80, we have people who are over 90 close to 95. They are very, very sharp. If he's in he's just 70 and is behaving like that, that means there's more problem to all this. For God's sake, Tinubu's handlers should allow him to rest. All this packaging can't even help this country in any way. Age is already on him and nothing anybody can do to change it. This is what Owele Rochas will call Iberiberism. Okay, amnesia patients aspiring to be president. Nigeria is now a joke. Truth is, anyone who is campaigning for Bola Ahmed Tinubu is only doing so because they will be a direct beneficiary of public funds. They don't care about Nigeria. It is just about personal gain. And that is it. It's clear. From Nigerians are now tweeting from WhatsApp to this Wahala deal. Tinubu ambition can be linked to that of Pharaoh. Desperate taste of exercise, taste to exercise power. When they will not allow youth to contest, they will use money to buy all. The same man that said Nigerians love tweeting on WhatsApp because they were using it to tweet on WhatsApp. I don't understand what is happening here. If Tinubu become the president, Buhari will be Nigeria's best president, of course, because it is 100% sure Tinubu will be worse than Buhari. This one that he has started yarning rubbish, phone numbers and power grid lock. I am not understanding, no. Tinubu is not tackling Buhari everywhere he goes. I will be watching the APC presidential primaries on 7D. This shows that what we will experience when he finally gets power. Baba brain, they misfire. Okay, this old man is lost. You see, when people are talking, I think they don't know what they are saying. But those who are going to be benefiting directly, they will have access to public funds. They are the ones pushing this man, pushing him. No, they're not even pushing him. He's the one pushing himself. They are the ones helping him to campaign. Please, this guy should go and sleep. His brain is sparking like NEPA. If the gaps didn't stop this principal from being elected, why should this be an issue? Whether the phone lines were disconnected from national grid or national grazing routes, at least there is a disconnection. I rest my case. How are they connected? Nigerians, behold your presidential aspirants. This one go worse past boo. He go worse past boo. He also disconnected tomatoes plant from the national irrigation network. Now wow, his condition could be worse than what is already known. I like as he is attacking Buhari and Oshibajo government. It will further slim his chance of winning the primary. Asu Rock Aba doesn't even like criticism on Buhari failed government. So guys, it is what it is. Let's hear your opinion.